4Q or 5Q. So they're getting quite strong. So I really hope you're focusing on your studies, like watching lectures, doing Go problems, reading books. I hope you know your Josekis by this point. I don't know that one. I don't know that one. That's a lot of influence though, so that's cool. And then we go in immediately. But the right side and the bottom side are the open side, so that would be more basic. Because if we get like that, then black's winning. So white has to pincer or something. I don't know. This feels really early to play on the left. Oh, I would definitely, absolutely go here. Because this is the open side. This is the bottom side. Like the direction of play should be bottom side over left side because there's already a stone, unless the combination is bigger. But in this one, the combination's not that difficult to handle. So I would definitely do this one. Possible, isn't it here? Maybe I'm old-fashioned. I might be old-fashioned. But I think you go here if you're gonna go there. I don't think you jump if you're gonna do that. I don't know. I need to. I'm always questioning my Joseki knowledge lately. I used to know Joseki, and then AA came out, and I'm like, I don't trust my Joseki knowledge anymore. This is very interesting. It's a lot of influence. So if I was white, I would be, yeah, I would look for chances to attack. White's all on the left side, but black has a lot of cutting points. It's a lot of cutting points. This is slow. Is it slow? Yeah, this is slow. Okay, so black realized. Okay. Oh man, this is tough because you want to attack and punish, but if you don't get enough profit, then black's getting all the big moves. So I really want to just start attacking somehow. Okay, so white chose to play a big move. Reasonable, because that's a lot of shinigis, and this is a little bit difficult to attack. Did he just copy black's Joseki? Is this a Joseki? Like, is this really a Joseki? This jump and then diagonal? I know the diagonals are Joseki, but do you jump first and then diagonal? Is this something that I just don't know?
They're not actually. It's not a new Joseki. They're kind of hijacking the old one, the old-fashioned one, and copying the shape. This is not an established Joseki.
Okay, okay. So what I think happened, or what it looks like to me, is black played it on the left, and white said, "That looks cool. I'm going to play it on the right." But that is a very bad strategy to do, is to copy a Joseki you don't know in the middle of the game, because that means you're playing a Joseki that your opponent knows better than you. So I really don't know if I agree with that idea, but I don't know if white did that. Like, that white might know it. I don't know. I don't know, but it looks a bit silly to me. So I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the Joseki knowledge just got thrown out the window. Is there another way we can do this? I really want to think about something to attack this. I don't know. I'd have to actually spend some time here, and I only have like 10 minutes. See, this is what I wanted white to do on the left, is attack these stones, but black's attacking these stones and saving these at the same time. So black's play is quite active. So what I really want to see is how black deals with an attack, because if black's sneaking this much and leaving cutting points everywhere, I would really love to see how black handles attacks, because if black's reading is really good, it could be very powerful. But considering black's not dawn level yet, I would say that the reading there's probably an opening in the defense, but I'm not seeing white attack black, so I'm not seeing that problem. But I'll go ahead and say if black finds himself in a lot of trouble when they get attacked because they're playing really fast, I would recommend defense first because it's more basic. But if you want to play a super fast-paced style, it's not impossible. I think it's more difficult and it requires a lot more reading. So if you wanted to improve on that, you need lots and lots of go problems. For white, it's actually quite tricky to play against this. I would say maybe you just need to attack your opponent, and don't copy Joseki's. You don't know. I don't think that's a good idea. Yeah,
the Joseki they're copying has fallen way out of favor on top of that.
Yeah. Connections and cuts. I'm going to say like the biggest problem here is connections and cuts are the most important thing in middle game for the Q level. Because I think it's the most underestimated tactic at the Q level is connections and cuts. I think it's so punishable. So here, the fact that white's not trying to connect and cut off these 3 stones and surround them, and black is cutting white, I think is what's going to give black the advantage. The fact that the black is focusing on the cuts, but white's not, that I think is going to give white the advantage. Here, I really want to fix by making good shape if I can, but this also might be Ochakeshi, so maybe not that one. And then start counterattacking somehow. Maybe something like that. This tiger's mouth is also looking like a good shape point because that activates a cutting point potentially later. Yeah, I really want to look at the connections, the cuts, shape efficiency. Okay, there has to be a Tsuji for white, otherwise this is a mistake. So here, right? That seems perfectly fine to me. Yeah, black's cutting white and white isn't reading the cuts properly. That's the problem. It's the cutting points. This is very nice. Now we see some activeness from white. White is cutting back. So let's see how this goes. This is taking your own liberties, black. You really need to just keep white cut. If white's maybe not. Maybe you do have to defend. I don't know. You see, it's all about the cutting points. I'm telling you, it's all about the cutting points. This is looking very dangerous. Like you're gonna hurt yourself down here, and then after this resolves, you're gonna die over here. Yeah, I would say both players need to improve their reading of cutting points. I would spend like a good minute here trying to read this out. If not, this one. Yeah, there's a lot of problems with these cutting points. It's definitely the cutting points. That's what both players can improve on is cutting points. Is this really that big compared to getting this one? Like, is this cut really that big if the black's dead? So it's the cutting points. I think if either one of these players improve their improve the cutting points and the reading of the cutting points, I think they would win these fights easily. So cutting points, I would say focus on them in the touching fights, especially. Focus on the cutting points, and then you need to do a lot of go problems and practice your stone visualization and everything else. Like read ladders every day, do go problems every day. That's how to improve this situation. Like there's so many Tsujis and forcing moves here, and it all has to do with the liberties and the cutting points. There's many options for both players. I think more options for white than black actually. Do you have time to do this? So if I cut, if I cut A from B, C has a cutting point. Are you okay? Are you okay? Because I think the D group is alive. Okay, that's actually interesting. I like this. Wait. Okay. 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 Just checking. Hey, cutting points. Check the jump through first. So is this okay? Boom, boom. That. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have time to read all this out. Yeah, stupid. It's stupid. It's stupid. Is it stupid? Is it stupid? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hane there, Hane there. 1, 2, 3. Maybe it's not so stupid. Maybe it's not so stupid. There's so much Aji. I just want to read it all. That's it. That's what you got to do. You got to improve your reading, which I know it's like it's what every teacher says, but there's so much life and death. There's cuts. There's Sujis. There's so many options for both players. It's very exciting to see all these options. This it's just fighting. That's all it is. Both players are tanuking groups that have cutting points and Aji, and then both players are missing openings in their opponent's shape. So yeah, work on those cutting points, and hopefully they find it helpful.